You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, all I can say about the comments that WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert made in regards to Caitlin Clark's arrival into the WNBA, after hearing her comments, no wonder this league has been treading water, and no wonder this league has not been able to turn a profit forever, because they're just absolutely baffling. It's like, well, I knew Caitlin Clark might come into the league and change it. I just didn't know how quickly. And I'm like, did you not know that she was coming with a built-in brand, powerful brand, and a built-in fan base? And then people like me that just happened to get intrigued by it all and wanted to see how good she was going to be in a professional setting. And here we are. And it's amazing to me that the WNBA commissioner couldn't foresee this happening as quickly or in the manner that it has. Because, hell, even I knew. As soon as I saw the WNBA draft ratings, when it set a new record, I was like, oh, okay, something's going on with Caitlin Clark and exactly how powerful her draw was going to be. And we also got something else involving this new league that is being started by WNBA players. And the fact that Caitlin Clark may be joining this league, and we'll take a look at it. They're going to attempt to pay more money in this league as a way to keep players here in the States as opposed to going overseas. Now, maybe the Brittany Griner situation started this. They're supposedly going to pay a lot more money, and we'll have to see how this works out. I can tell you right now, I think this league won't last long if Caitlin Clark doesn't play in it. That's what I will say. So let's take a look at what the commissioner said, because, I was surprised by these comments. I think you have to have a better eye for marketing and trending if you're in the kind of position that she's in, because Adam Silver of the NBA, he was very aware of it. You can tell. It's no wonder he's her boss. So, it is what it is. WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert expressed her amazement at the meteoric rise of the WNBA after the arrival of college stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Engelbert sat down with Carl Quintanilla from CNBC to discuss the growth of the WNBA and the performance of the U.S. national basketball teams and more. The commissioner talked about how the WNBA raised capital 2 years ago and underwent a digital transformation. That didn't help your league. Stop that. I don't even want to hear it. She pointed out that the rivalries between household names like A'ja Wilson and Breanna Stewart were firing up the league. No, they weren't. No, they were not. Okay? The attendance and the viewership proved that. They were not doing a damn thing for this league. That's hilarious. There seems to be some kind of preordained duty that these people that have been involved with this league, they feel like they have to say something about these players that have been around that have not done a single thing for revenue, viewership, and ratings. It's just not a thing. Attendance, forget about it. It just has not done it. And the statistics support that. That's not just something I'm throwing out there. I've looked at the numbers. I mean, we were making WNBA failure videos long before Caitlin Clark came around. However, the arrival of generational rookies sped up the process much faster than she anticipated. Really? You couldn't see this coming? I could, sitting in Texas, a long way away from this league, having not really watched it. As soon as the draft happened, I said, oh, shit, something's going down. And it's going to be big, and it's going to be big real fast. I mean, surely she could see that. Isn't that what she should be paid to see? these generational rookies like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, that rivalry coming out of college, so I didn't know it would happen this quickly. But attendance, viewership, and everything has gone great. No kidding. That was a direct quote from her. Furthermore, the WNBA commissioner talked about the importance of the media rights the league has acquired and what it meant for her to have big media brands approach the league with great deals. Quote, the media rights for women's sports have been undervalued for way too long, Engelbert said. False. They haven't been undervalued because nobody's been watching. If there's not a demand for it, then they shouldn't be paid accordingly. They shouldn't. You shouldn't make a ton of money for a league that's being subsidized by the NBA. That's crazy. Especially from somebody like her in her position. Quote, I'm so proud of the equality at play on the court, too. It has been great. It has been. Then these rookies and household names in this media deal is historic for, I think, all of women's sports. You can thank one name for that, Cathy. Right there, Caitlin Clark. Seriously. Since the arrival of generational rookies like Caitlin Clark, and they've got Angel Reese in here. I'm not even going into that, but no, the numbers don't bear that out. The WNBA viewership and arena attendance have skyrocketed. The league is undergoing substantial positive development, which has been beneficial impact on the demand for women's sports. There is one singular demand happening here, and that is for people to consume as much Caitlin Clark content as they can possibly get. I mean, it's amazing that they don't realize that for women's professional basketball, Michael Jordan just walked in the door. It's strange. There's like a conscious effort to try to explain away the cash cow that come walking in. It's wild. So let's go look at this. Let's let the speculation begin. Caitlin Clark and Minnesota Lynx star Nafisa Collier accomplished this by revealing several more WNBA rookies would be joining the new, quote, unrivaled basketball league that she founded alongside New York Liberty standout Breanna Stewart. Collier did a Q&A online, and when she asked if more rookies are set to participate in the 3x3 league, she indicated at least 3 more announcements were on the way. She posted this Snoop Dogg gif, and 3 more were coming. Right here, holding up 4 fingers that Nafisa added and counting. So far, it is already announced that Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky would be playing in the Miami-based competition. Reese recently explained her decision, and Collier elaborated further, responding to another query by writing, Angel is a businesswoman, knows the power of ownership, and this is one investment as basketball players we can control. Angel is part of the group that's bringing in a ton of viewership. She should have a long-term upside in the growth of basketball. I just went over that and that misconception, so I'm just going to let them think that. Each player in Unrivaled is set to receive a stake in the league as well as the highest average salary in women's professional sports history. It's in addition to the core 3x3 play, Unrivaled will feature a one-on-one tournament with a prize of $250,000 on the line, according to Collier. The rest of the rookies that will be part of the inaugural season remain a mystery, though the good bet is Kate Martin of the Las Vegas Aces will be one of them, with some cryptic comments she's made lately. Perhaps her former Iowa teammate and current Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark will join her. Whether that be through commitments that have already been made or possible future ones, Nafisa alluded to. I have to feel like that's going to end up being a no. You know, and the reason I say that is a lot of these players are playing because they need the money, right? Like Brittany Griner going to Russia. She got paid $1 million, I think, over there, which is way more than her WNBA salary. Caitlin Clark's not worried about that. She's got plenty of endorsements. The Nike deal, I mean, just one endorsement after another. I saw something earlier that there's speculations her endorsements actually tally up around $65 million. And, of course, the WNBA, because of the new media rights deal that is 4 times higher, that the commissioner couldn't see coming. I mean, that's a brainiac, seriously. That the commissioner couldn't see coming. Salaries are going to go up there, too, which could end up hurting this league. I'm just going to say this. If they don't get Caitlin Clark, that league, nobody's going to pay attention to it. All right? Nobody's going to pay attention. When Asia Wilson can play in a nationally televised game and her games still only draw less than 500,000 viewers on it right now in this season, and yeah, she's overall the best player in the league for now, then no, it won't make it. It won't translate. If Caitlin Clark gets in there, the league will probably do just fine. Everybody's going to tune in to see what she does in her games. So they better have something. If they're going to televise these contests, they better get a commitment from her and figure out how every one of those games is going to be broadcast and who it's going to be through, if they want the league to make it. I mean, my honest to God feeling is she's going to end up saying, nah, I'm going to pass. Because I just don't think she needs to play like some of these other players may end up needing to, monetarily, right? Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.